Greetings, Sky Watchers, and welcome to the sky above us. I'm James Albury, and I'm your tour guide to the night sky. June is going to be an exciting month for Sky Watchers. First, Jupiter is going to have a close meeting with Venus. And then Venus will play hide and seek with the moon. What am I talking about? Let me show you. Okay, we have our sky set for shortly after sunset back on May 21st, facing west. If you've been watching the night sky for the past few weeks, you've probably noticed two bright lights in the sky that look like stars. Well, they're actually planets. Jupiter is high up in the sky, and Venus is below it closer to the horizon. As we gradually advance to June 1st, you'll notice Jupiter is getting lower in the sky and Venus is getting higher. This is caused by both Jupiter and Venus orbiting the Sun, but also by our changing position in the solar system with respect to Jupiter and Venus. On June 9th, Jupiter and Venus will reach their closest position in the sky for this time around. We call this a conjunction. Then, as we leave June 9th behind, Venus is now higher in the sky and Jupiter is lower. For those of us who live in North America, Venus gets to play hide and seek with the moon on the afternoon of June 17th. Let me show you. An occultation is when the moon passes directly in front of a planet or a star. Like a solar eclipse, you have to be in the right place at the right time to see an occultation. So, even if you aren't under the path of the occultation, you'll still see the moon close to the object it is occulting for most of the night. Now, for those of us who live in North America, we're in for an awesome event. On June 17th, Venus will be occulted by the moon. This is an extremely rare event, and the best part is that it happens in the middle of the day. Both objects will be bright enough to see during the day, so simply look for the moon and you'll see Venus right next to it, just before it disappears and after it reappears. If the sun is presenting a challenge, stand in the shadow of a large building to help block the sun. This will make seeing the moon easier. At around 3 p.m. Eastern Time, look for the waxing crescent moon, and just to the east of it, you should see a very faint white dot. That dot is the planet Venus. And yes, you can always see Venus in the daytime. However, it is very difficult to find. However, since the moon is very obvious when it's in the sky, whenever it's near Venus, that makes Venus much easier to spot and focus on. The occultation will begin at different times for each location, so check the link in the description for the detailed times for your area. All right, my friends, mark your calendars so you don't miss the conjunction of Jupiter and Venus on June 9th and the occultation of Venus by the moon on June 17th. Before you go, visit our website, theskyabovus.org. From there, you can watch previous episodes, listen to the Sky Above Us podcast, get the Sky Above Us merchandise, and you can even ask me an astronomical question that I'll answer in a future episode. See, I told you 2026 is going to be amazing, but it helps if you remember to keep looking up.